Hello everyone, welcome back to another Aviation Master live stream. Sorry for that delay. I just had to install Pilot all over again. It was like a huge installation process. I had to install the CSL packages. It was like a huge update. But we finally got everything working. Here we are at LaGuardia, loaded up in the sim. I have not connected to VATSIM yet. I just didn't want to make you wait any longer, but we're about to do that. We're going to be United 409 today, and we're going to fly over to Boston. We've got custom scenery for both airports, and it's going to be a nighttime flight today. I did not expect that, frankly, but since the launch of VATSIM Velocity was literally like just a few minutes ago, that's just something that came up. Captain Jarrett, welcome to the stream, and Fly with Rev as well. Thank you guys so much for waiting. That was a long wait. Probably one of the longest intros I've ever done. But let's see. Okay. So let me just go ahead and get everything sorted here with my VATSIM ID stuff. This is the first time I'm ever using this version. Fires, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So nice to see you all over here. Let's see. Okay. So I just have to get my VATSIM stuff sorted. In the meantime, I don't want to leave you guys just looking at a empty void of darkness outside, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get both batteries on. And GPU does not show as avail, so you can see there's an Pilot errors, which I have to fix in a second. Maybe there it is. It's in avail light. I'm trying to push it in. Not sure why that isn't working. Let's try this again. Okay, so our DC essential bus ties are off. DC power is off, and that explains why. Let's see if it works now. It's all of these systems are off. They aren't meant to be off. That's why it's happening. Let's bring everything to auto. Electric pump. Well, A stays off for now. PTU auto. It is very weird, indeed. Let's see. Alright, but anyways, M-Walk, welcome to the stream. Chronic, welcome aboard, everyone. This is a little bit of a last minute thing I've been trying. Seems like my SSG is a little bit broken. Let's try reloading. In the meantime, I'm gonna try and get my Pilot sorted. While you wait. Sorry about that, guys. This is my first time ever doing these last minute adjustments before the stream, but you know, it had to be done. VATSIM Velocity just launched, and a lot of things went on in the background. Okay, and we're on US East for the servers. Let me just get that loaded in. And for my microphone, here's my speakers, that's my output device. HF, and we're good to go. Alright. Let's see, password. Should have known it. I think it could be the old password. Let's try again. That's weird. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I'm trying to get things sorted here with VATSIM. First time loading. Actually, last night I was on the non-beta version, and everything appeared to work well there. This one, don't know why it's not letting me in. VATSIM. There it is. Alright. I am trying to look for it. Let's see. God. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything sorted with VATSIM. It's taken a while. But in the meantime, let's see if I just updated this aircraft actually with skunk crafts, and appears that it's kind of having its moment. So let's see if there's anything that just broke. Well, it appears that, yeah, there it is. Can it repair? Let's try to see if it can repair everything. Updates, repairs not allowed. Okay, we're gonna load in on another aircraft. Just a default Cessna. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna load in on the default A319. I mean, not default, the TOLUS A319, and we're gonna do the flight on that, so that you don't have to wait as long. Let's see. There it is. Alright, so we're gonna load back onto the SSG E170 at Charlie 5. This is very weird. Alright, there we go. What's the longest flight you've done? Excited for the flight, Chronic? Yeah, glad to know you're excited. The longest flight I've done was an infinite flight route, and that was a flight from LAX to Dubai, and that was a very long flight, actually. About 21 hours in total. I know what to do. So what I'm gonna do, it says it repaired the files, but it's still, we've got no aircraft audio, we've got no GPU power. I think we might have to revert the version. This is why I usually install fresh copies of the aircraft instead of using the skunk crafts and stuff updaters, because those usually like break something. And okay, so what was I gonna do? I was gonna grab my old VATSIM version, I mean my old Pilot version, which is we're here. So Pilot program files, and then I'll launch that. No, it's at local. Okay, so and that's where my old Pilot version is, and we're gonna figure out there it is. Okay. Why does this have to happen when I'm streaming? Like, everything was working fine when I was not live. Well, you're the best. Thank you, Chronic. I really appreciate it. I don't think freaking Pilot wants to work today. Hold on. Does anyone know where the local folder is? The local folder in Windows. I just need to find that one. I literally forgot where it is. So I just have to go, found it, never mind. And here is Pilot, and I'm going to launch this version of Pilot. And I am going to grab alright. Okay, so maybe I typed it in wrong. Probably. Oh, there we go. We are connected to VATSIM, guys. We finally connected to VATSIM. Now the problem that we have is the fact that this plane doesn't want to work. So, you know, guys, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to reinstall a fresh copy of it. And if you guys can, wait in the background. I'll just roll some music while I do everything. It's gonna take about 5 to 6 minutes. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'll just leave you with that, and if you can just, I don't know, grab a drink or something while I do this, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your patience. Alright guys, so I'm restarting Let's Plane. I'm about to get it up and running again, so just a couple more minutes and I'll be back with you.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a blazing flare. Just stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the
Alrighty guys, Let's Plane should show up anytime now, hopefully. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we have finally, hopefully, got everything sorted out with the Let's Plane and the SSG E170. What I was gonna do was I was going to assign some views, so we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go ahead and start up the aircraft first. There it is. Alright, and let's go ahead and fire up the E170. Right now is the actual start of the stream. All that time, I can't believe I actually spent 40 minutes troubleshooting. Oh my gosh. Chronic, thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get that master caution off. And my Pilot is opening up right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get my cycle my avionics. And alright, wait for Pilot to fire up. And let's get rolling here. We have our flight plan. It's LaGuardia to Boston. Over at our charts. We're gonna be JetBlue 409 today. So I'm just waiting for Pilot to start up. I'll go ahead and actually, let me just shut that down and restart it. It's better if I do that. There it is. Alright, and I think this might actually be the moment. Let's go. Who's up for some flying? I am ready. So, we've got New York Center on, so we're gonna go ahead and tune in to New York Center on the frequency, which is, hold on, let me just see. New York Center on 125.325. So 125 is tuned in. Let's go ahead and put in 325. And, yeah, there it is. Alright, that's New York Center.
For your reference, there's a flight of about 6 airplanes, low level, about 1,000 foot above the ground at 10 miles northeast of field.
That was loud.
Just for your reference, should be no factor. There's a flight of about 7 airplanes. They're 10 miles northeast of the field. Low altitude, below 1,000 feet. But again, should be no factor.
This is an extremely irritating radio.
New York Center, United 402. I had some audio issues. Requesting taxi.
There it is. We'll just
United 402, no problem. Runway 4 left to taxi, my bro.
That's my brother, United 402. Thank you.
Alright. So, once again, I apologize, like, so much about all of those things that happened at the beginning of the stream, but Bobby Edmonds, welcome to the stream. Yeah, VATSIM, yeah, I had to disable the radio effects. I don't know, they might have been broken because of the new update. I don't know.
New York Center.
They weren't like this before.
Taxi.
Alrighty. Okay, so
That was Delta 46.
we got the overhead.
Say again, New York Center.
Delta 46, runway 4 left to taxi via Alpha Kilo, on Kilo, cross through left.
Fuel pumps, passenger
Runway
signs
4 left,
armed.
taxi via Alpha Kilo.
Nav logo lights on, hydraulic system
runway
1-2,
31 left.
pressurization, windshield heating, ice protection, condition panel, oxygen, fuel, and payload, which is not set. I'm actually...
New York Center, hello, Delta 1880, radio check.
1880, 5 by 5.
5x5, thanks, 1880.
New York Center, JetBlue 409, radio check.
5 by 5.
Thank you. Alright. Let me just go ahead and assign this view. Sorry, I have to take you guys through these view assignment things. Just have to do that. Luckily, this is a really small plane, so it won't take like extremely long amount of time. And 5's gonna be all the way in the back here. Is that a curtain in the galley, or is it actually that dark? Oh boy. Have to assign this one again. This is actually my first time flying the SSG E-Jets on stream, so that's something I'm like really excited about. And go ahead and Alt O on that, and we should be ready to go. No more views that are necessary, except of course the FMS down here. We can just assign that view right there. Alright, awesome. Rev, welcome back. Chronic, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you.
New York Center, hello, Delta 1880 at LaGuardia, IFR to Charlotte.
Stand by. Break JetBlue 325, radar contact, turn right heading 100, climb 1817,000.
Boston.
JetBlue 325, radar contact, turn right heading correction, right turn heading 100, climb 1817,000.
Alright, we got 409 on the flight ID. Alright, excuse me for that.
Across the Clipper, Adam 1812,000, the Washington altimeter 3033.
Senate maintain 12000 for Clipper 3122, I think you said that's what it was.
Take departure.
I lost it too. 3033.
Runway 22 for departure. We're just gonna activate that direct to Merit. We're just gonna put that in real quick. Merit, and go ahead and hit direct.
That is correct.
Alright, and it's gonna be Boston runway. It's gonna be the RNAV runway 32. So we're gonna hand fly it for well, 2200 feet and below. Is velocity out yet? Yes, I am currently on VATSIM velocity, which is why I had so many issues earlier with the installation. But we've got everything sorted so far. I just had an absolute moment with, because I also did an update to 1.6.5 on my SSG E170, but like it was also like a whole different process because Skunk Crafts didn't do a good job with that.
Got the 504 New York Center. Hello, climb 360.
60504.
Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and put in our information for the payload. So it's gonna be 3.164 all the way to Boston. We're gonna do manual fuel select, and we're gonna add
New York Center Delta 46 Heavy ready to go, runway 4 left.
Delta 46, flighting 100, the wind is 30 at 6, runway 4 left, clear.
13, actually.
Flighting 100, runway 4 left, close to take off, Delta 46 Heavy.
Alright, right now we have about 4,700. Let's just put in 4,800 to be sure. And fuel the aircraft. What on earth? That is weird. Great. Now the entire plane just decided to die on us.
American 574 is a 16-9 descending, caliber 10, 12,000.
Oh boy, this just...
574 New York Center, good afternoon. Information Alpha's current landing on us 4 right. It's gonna maintain 9,000.
Okay, you know what, guys?
We'll pick up Alpha, send down to 9,000. I'll expect 4 right American 574.
We're gonna take the Tollus. Hold on, let me just grab JetBlue livery, Charlie 5, and we're gonna do this.
United Air 402. It's easy. We can take an intersection departure from 4 left to November if that works for you.
United 402, yeah, that's fine. Let me know when you're ready to go.
We'll take 4 left to November. We'll let you know when we're ready for United 402.
JetBlue 325.
Yeah, I think it disconnected me from VATSIM because it detected that my avionics are off. But we'll just load up on the the Tollus, and that'll just do the job fine. Man, what a hassle. Just gonna wait for that. There we are. Alright. So, just take a screenshot after that disappears. Here it is. Not the Tollus. Sorry. Alright, and what was I gonna do? Right, I have to do an entire sim brief thing again. My god, what a crazy stream so far. Jesus Christ. Version 1.6.4 on the E-Jets, I shouldn't have updated, really, like, at all. We're just gonna file this one in. Great. Okay, so, go ahead and abort. We're gonna take JetBlue, and it's gonna be the same flight number. It's gonna be an A319, and that's it. So, yeah, it's basically all there is gonna be to that. Departure only 13 and 15 right for arrival. Okay. So, once again, my goodness, this is like the craziest stream I've ever done in my life, without a doubt. I should have done 132, but whatever. Cruise supply on. We're taking the Tollus then. Actually, I'm gonna keep that off. Turn this one on. And I usually keep passenger signs off until I've got APU power. Kind of like for the realism, to let the passengers know that they're ready. Oh my goodness. That was an absolute hassle. It's already been an hour and we're not even off the ground. Like, you can blame that on the SSG update. Should have honestly just kept 1.6.4. You'd think the new update doesn't break the plane, in fact improves it, but sometimes you're just wrong. Barrel reference discrepancy means that there is imbalance on both barrows. You know what, better even. I like flying Airbus better than Embraers. Anyways, once again, we are doing this entire thing again, which is a pain. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and print. Go ahead and change that flight plan and get back on its pilot. There it is. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna make this. Yeah, there we go. Jesus Christ.
JetBlue 19, New York Center, good afternoon. Your readability is 3 by 5. It's coming in very muffled.
14 and 17 on the aft cargo. Apply the load settings and there it is. That's Avatab.
Blue 19, Roger. PDC's on the way. Sounds better now.
And back into charts. Oh boy, I sincerely apologize for everything that's been happening so far. Like, I could have never imagined this coming. Like, the E-Jets were behaving this morning, and
proceed right to D.
it just now decided to not work.
Roger, direct D's, Jump 55.
Oh boy. Okay. And it's
Delta 46, direct merit.
LaGuardia.
Direct merit, Delta 46.
To Boston.
American 574. Contact New York approach now. 128.125.
128.12, American 57.
Alright, JetBlue 409, and we're costing that's 25, cruising fly level. It's gonna be 350. It's very high. I think 190 is what we've got on our VATSIM flight plan, but I'm gonna have to check that. Airbus makes the. Oh my god. That's a very Bobby Edmonds type of thing to say.
Delta 46, contact Boston Center now 134.7, yeah?
1347, Delta 46.
Oh boy.
New York Center low, American 914, flight level 360.
American 914, New York Center, good afternoon. Maintain level 360.
So 54.1. We'll be out of the ground in like 20 minutes. Mats. 27.8. and for block we've got
Delta
6.5.
4116, contact Washington Center, 133.725. See ya.
So for LaGuardia departure, it said runway 13. Yeah, runway 13 direct to Merritt, so no SID. Direct to Merritt. No SID, and transition unavailable, so it's not applicable. Merritt, gonna go straight there. Go ahead and put that in. And then it's gonna be the Roebuck 3 arrival, and I think we're gonna have an ILS for only 15 right, today. Man, yeah, ILS 15 right, Roebuck 3, and that just reduces so much more workload. Let's clear the manual vectoring. I'm just gonna go straight in for a VNav. And let Boston Center vectoring me in himself. Alright, and for perf, we're gonna have toga thrust. For whatever reason, with flets, V speeds are lower. 133.
American 914H, so we can get direct to Modena.
And 137.
Direct Medina.
Direct Modena.
And it's just gonna be flaps 1 and an up 0.4 on the trim, and we are all set on the MCDU programming. I'm gonna go ahead and set my MCP to 19,000 feet, flight level 190. And we'll be off the ground. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and request my Ifr clearance. We got my pen and paper here to write down the instructions. All right. New York Center. Good evening. JetBlue 409. Ifr to Boston, and we don't have ATIS. Let's see, is there ATIS online? No, there. Oh wait, we've got LaGuardia ATIS. Oh wait. I know why he's not replying. Cause the PTT is set to my joystick. Oh, I'm stupid. Can you wait for me? Yeah, I can wait for you, but I'm gonna get ATIS first. I just got saved by the bell here. Okay, so it's gonna be 128.75, I think, 725 for the ATIS. It goes extremely slow on the toll list. So 72. Wait, no, what? Yeah, there we go. 725.
You have information, Alpha.
Okay, so this is Alpha. Alpha's current.
Information Alpha 22510. Web 030 and 6. Visibility 10. View clouds at 17,000. 25,000 scattered. Temperature -3. Dew point -1 degree. Altimeter 3041. Approach to new ILS runway 4 right. Departing runway 4 left. Noses to airmen. Entry tower closed. Contact New York Center on 125.32. Bird activity within the airport. Numerous cranes operating at Kennedy. Operate transponder on mode Charlie.
Whoops. Alright, we've got mode Charlie then.
Runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Alright, we've got Alpha, and we're gonna switch back. There we go. New York Center 125.35, and nobody is transmitting currently. New York Center, JetBlue 409. Good evening. IFR to Boston. We've got information Alpha.
About 0 miles to descend down to 1,000 feet on the Kennedy altimeter 3041. Descend and maintain 10,000. Correction, 1,000. Best rings.
Okay.
Everyone have copy?
I'm not gonna have much of my step with that, please.
Absolutely.
Did he reply? I couldn't hear him reply. The stream title so that you don't clickbait people? What do you mean?
Oh, my apologies. You can, yeah, sorry, I was supposed to have you return 128.125. 128.125.
Yeah.
That's pilots. There it is. Okay. So. Aviator Ty, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? How do you get your velocity work? I can get mine too. You have to install the newest version of VATSPilot, like the newest beta of VATSPilot. I forgot. Actually, I didn't forget to do that. That's my current VATSPilot version didn't prompt me to do that. That's why I just had issues. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna change that the stream title thing, as well as the thumbnail. Let me just hop onto Studio. Get that closed. And here's my go live thing. There it is. Okay. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for 9 likes. Very, very appreciated. Am I actively? No, I'm not actively transmitting. I'm on mode Charlie as well. I'm gonna go ahead and send the A319 screenshot over. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna drag that over. This in the background we can get rid of. And
Number 325, hello. Can you get an clearance to be off clock for about 10 minutes, please?
Let's say that again. Little 325 again.
Number 325, can you get clearance to be off clock for about 10 minutes, please?
National spelling
Yeah,
competition? That's
absolutely.
awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so there we go. Now I changed it. Thank you guys so much for 10 likes. We're not even off the ground. Thank you guys so much. Maybe download a new VATSPilot so I might not fly along. Yeah, that's exactly the same thing it did to me. But that sucks. Hopefully we get that sorted.
Center, good evening. United 402 with you at 10,000 inbound merit.
United 402 New York Center, good afternoon. Clear direct merit to climb 17,000. United.
What's going on? He's just not rating back.
402 New York Center, hello. Clear direct merit to climb 17,000.
She's have to change settings every time I change your frequency with the new client. Climbing 17,000 direct merit for United 402.
JetBlue 409 New York Center, IFR to Boston, information alpha.
Where are you?
LaGuardia.
Contact New York Departure 120.4.
They got on. So New York Departure 120.4 for JetBlue 409.
New York Center, Delta 5611, 4,500 for 5,000.
Delta 56 New York Center, Squawk 7136.
Squawk 7136.
Alright, we're on 120.04 it's supposed to be, so I'm on the wrong frequency, right? No, wait, I'm on the right frequency. Okay. LaGuardia Departure, good evening, JetBlue 409, IFR to Boston, information alpha.
JetBlue 409, good evening, New York Departure. Confirm your slam uniform.
Oh, we're on Lima.
Okay, I'll change it for you. You had your equipment code as uniform. Let me change it for you.
Alright, thanks.
You're welcome. Alright, JetBlue 409. You cleared the Boston airport via the Tennis 6 departure. Radar vectors merit then is filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 19010 minutes after departure. Departure is with me and squawk 1002.
Alright, so JetBlue 409, clear to Boston, SID's departure, mirror transition then as filed. Climb via SID 19010 minutes after departure. You're my departure frequency, and squawk for 1002.
409, did you get that? Disconnect.
Wait, can you hear me now? Oh boy. Okay, so what is going?
JetBlue 409, you're still connected to audio, but you apparently crashed because I don't see you playing at the endpoint anymore.
Yeah, my ETS pilot clients, come on now. Okay, so we're gonna have to restart the ETS pilot client. That's a bummer. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my D drive and reopen ETS pilot and reconnect to VATSIM. This new client sucks actually. Such a bummer. It's been causing so many issues. Someone don't mind watching my landing. Okay, yeah, no problem. And freaking connect. Come on now.
There you go. JetBlue 409, welcome back. Did you copy your clearance?
Yeah, I copied. Do I show up as an E-170? That was a plane that I was flying on before, but I'm just taking the 319 now.
You already filed as a 319, so you're good.
Alright, great. So, Boston via the SID's departure, mirror transition as filed, climb via SID and 19010 minutes after departure, your departure frequency, squawk 1002.
And it's the Tennis 6 departure, okay? Tango, November, India, Sierra 6.
Oh, for accident, I accidentally put Charlie SIDS. So, Tennis SIDS, Tango's, that. I'll have to check that with the charts, and thank you for correcting me with that.
Oh, you're welcome. It's just tennis, like the game, because you go over whatever the tennis stadium is there in Flushing.
Alright, so that's Tennis SIDS departure for JetBlue 409, thank you.
You're welcome. JetBlue 409, your readback's correct. Push and start your discretion. Current information is Bravo. Expect runway 13 for departure. And call for taxi, holding short of taxiway Alpha.
Alright, so I'll call you for taxi. Current information is Bravo. That's 13, and thank you for JetBlue 409.
You're welcome.
Alright, departure. Frickin' Tennis SIDS departure. I mean, we didn't file with Tennis SIDS departure. That's the weird part. Okay, we'll put that in. Tennis SIDS departure. 13. Tennis SIDS. And there's a manual right after Tennis SIDS. There we go. Yeah, don't mind me. Just lots of stuff going on. And initial climb 134, intercept core 050, shoots at or above 3,000 and on track 039 across tenets at or above 5,000 feet, and then 045 vectors after tennis, maintain 5,000, and that's our initial climb. So we'll put in 5,000.
November 121, 180 please.
November 121, turn left head 180, and proceed direct back southbound skyline route, cleared into the Bravo airspace.
Yeah, but it's a really busy airspace, Bobby Edmonds.
On the southbound skyline route, November as well.
Let me get my APU on. I did not catch a departure like 3 times. Anyways, we've got that file. Just type it in the Discord.
United 8122.
What?
8122 radio check.
You're 5x5. What airport you at, son?
I'm in LaGuardia, but I'm just testing Swift client.
Holy crap.
Okay, because I don't see you in the airport. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
Let's get rid of the... Let's get rid of the intercept, actually. Discontinuity, jutes, and then direct to tennis. So let me see. So that's the new route. I don't know why is it making that turn. I think it may be because tennis is putting in 2 twice.
Ah,
2
United
times.
8122. You're at JFK, not LaGuardia.
What? How do you not know what airport you're at?
Now that we've checked the transmission, looks like the new Swift is operating properly. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Have a great evening.
You too, thanks.
Very confusing. So it says direct to Jewel. Okay, let's try inserting this. And it's telling us that we're gonna make like. Actually, let's get the range down. That helps a lot. And then 1500. So it's jutes, and then like, hold on, 20 miles, and then I think 1500. Right after jutes may also be an issue. So like, aha, there it is. So if we insert that, let's get the discontinuity out of the way, and bam, there we go. Okay, so that's set performance. What? Oh yeah, we already set that earlier. You know, it's been so long that I simply don't remember what I've done in like the past 30 minutes. It's crazy. Okay, so we're ready for pushback almost. I'm just gonna get the APU started. I should have like.
November 121. Expect to make straight in runway 13. Report airport inside.
Okay, report airport inside and straight in runway 13. November 1.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
You're welcome.
I love how he doesn't get a reply back. Alright. If you're just hopping by and it's been 1 hour and something and I'm still not in the air, it's because I screwed up a lot. And APU avail, go ahead and shut down the external power. I'm gonna get my left and center and right tanks all good. Go ahead and get my ignition, get my better pushback as well. Man, this is such a mess. This new VATSIM velocity thing. The CSL, I'm pretty sure it's like...
One airport inside, yeah.
November 121. Make straight in runway 13.
Straight in runway 13. And November 121.
You're very welcome, Alan.
I just have to eat some chocolate.
What? What? What even is this? This frequency. I hope everyone does behave though. It's a lot better when they do. Oh my god, no way. No, please. No, 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 no. This is a CTD, right? It is. No, I swear. Oh my goodness. No. It's because of that one guy that spawned, like, that just spawned. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Alright, one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna end it here and, like, delete this stream. So many things happen. I don't even think this is even worthy to keep as a stream on my channel. Oh boy. Well, this is a fun evening. This has been a fun evening. Right? This is the first CTD that we have tonight. We have had 3 complete issues with Explain today, and all of them were related to multiple different things. And yeah, so I think the CTD thing isn't that big of a problem. Because, you know, the A319 is easy to set up. I don't necessarily know. Okay, actually, let's just restart the entire thing at this point. It's a really short flight. Like, why did this have to happen? This is like misery. This is insane. I've probably had more crashes in the past 2 years, or more issues related to Explain in the past 2 years than in this past hour. Just fiddling with Explain. Let's just try to get back on. This is most likely a VATSIM velocity issue. The reason for that is because I shouldn't have, like, that was the worst time that I could have ever looked at that direction, because the aircraft loaded. Right, so since the aircraft loaded, the plane was rendering a new static, and right at that time I clicked on the sim, making it, like, completely die. Yeah, I just hit the rock bottom of VATSIM. I'm gonna ask the departure guy if I have to do an entire IFR again. Okay, so I'm just basically just gonna load in the fuel, start up the APU immediately, and yeah, and then we should be good. Dude, 71 minutes ago, and we're not even off the ground. Alright, let's get back on. You know, anything could happen. This is a new... Alright. Let me just start up the aircraft. For some reason my frames are lower than usual now. I'm gonna get my IRS ready. Cruise supply. Beacon. New York departure, JetBlue 409. New York departure, LaGuardia departure. JetBlue 409, we had a CTD. Alright, so 20.4 for JetBlue 49. Okay, that's weird. So LaGuardia departure on 120.4. Let me just go ahead and get back on. Radios are off, that's why. No way. Another CTD? Wait, please tell me we're not having another CTD.
325, 20 degrees, actually 25 degrees right for traffic.
Oh my god. Wow. Dude, I swear. Okay, you know what? Since we just loaded in, we can try one more time. It wasn't like a long-term thing. This is most definitely a CTD. This is the worst type of CTD, by the way. You're in the Delta? Yeah. Well, this sucks. Okay, you know what? Let's see. Is X-Plane going to... Yeah, there it is. Okay, so X-Plane is going to crash. I don't have to restart my PC. I can literally just restart X-Plane, which takes like 2 minutes, and then come back. Thank you for your... Oh my goodness. Yeah, like a lot of dedication here. I'm just wasting everyone's time. Well, it's probably just VATSIM like acting up a lot on me, but yeah, it's just been a full hour of issues, but we're getting X-Plane back up, and hopefully no more CTDs. Alright, so there we go. We've got X-Plane online. And go ahead and try this for the last time. If we get another CTD, I don't care how far in we are into the flight again. I'm just going to give up. No matter what happens, I will always stick around. That's good to know, Chronic. Thank you so much for your support. No, Burner, this is literally worse than that time where I was approaching New York and then the textures just decided to die. Like, this is like, that was even a lot better than all of this happening. But this is a new system. You know, it's to expect for something that's, you know, it's an X-Pilot beta. It's not even a stable version of X-Pilot, so like literally anything could have happened. And yeah, that's just how it is. I wonder if like after the stream you can like cut a certain part of the stream to be uploaded. Dang. That really sucks. Alright, we're almost there. There we go. Okay, one last time. Attempting VATSIM velocity. Yeah, this is way worse. But anyways, once again, we are on New York Center, so like, I'm gonna make sure to go over to, yeah. So we're gonna head over to New York Departure, which is, okay. Let's take things slower now. Like, not really rushing a lot, because, you know, there's several micro stutters that could literally cause a crash, if you know what I mean. Like, if you've been on X-Plane, you know exactly what that is. Oh boy. If we actually get to fly to Boston today, I will be very happy. And New York departure is on 120.4. Yeah, we've got a discrepancy here because neither of them are actually, okay, there it is. Now they're even. New York departure, there it is, 120.4. New York departure, JetBlue 49. Ah, we're on the wrong frequency. There it is. New York departure, JetBlue 49. Alright, thank you. And, awesome. So we don't have to request clearance again. We can just load in and leave. Just exactly what we're gonna do. Hopefully, okay, so our performance wasn't saved. We're just gonna take, yeah, let's just throw in some of these values in. Get rid of my ISCS and grab my charts back up. LaGuardia to Boston. Man. At least VATSIM is not here to roast you like he always, yeah. So LaGuardia over to Boston. And we're going to be JetBlue 409 once again. Cost index to 5, cruising flight level 190. And our initial altitude after departure is going to be 5,000 feet. 5,800 for block fuel, and for the other information, let's see if, are we actively transmitting? Let's see, we're not. Okay, so it's just a dead frequency. I always like to check. And 28.3, so 28.3. Well, let's drag that over. 6.4. It should automatically calculate the reserves, so we should be fine. LaGuardia departure, he said 1-3 via the tennis 6 departure. And we're gonna go ahead and clear off the manual. After that, well, actually, let's leave the discontinuity because then he said merit, then as filed. So we're gonna grab merit and we're gonna put that back in. So merit. I hope that in any way may this serve as an entertainment. Can I be a moderator? Would love to keep the chat clean. I have experience. So I wouldn't usually do this with people who join the same day. Like I've just seen you around like once, like right now. So maybe if you show up a few more times, I'll see if I can get something sorted with that. And make you mod. I just need to make sure I trust people. I trust are the mods, so you could be trustworthy eventually. It usually just takes time for me to see. So alright, we're gonna grab our ISCS. Let me just get my APU on, actually. Get that started in the meantime. I'm gonna get my fuel pumps on, and I'm going to start up my APU. I'm just gonna I'm trying to rush everything. And 134, and 138. And it's a no flex departure. Flaps 1 up 0.2 on the trim. Flaps 1 up 0.2. And let's go ahead and set our FCU to 5,000 feet. That is set. IRS alignment in 5 minutes. Current altimeter. I'm gonna ask New York Center, or I could just grab ADAS. Hold on. So that's pilot. Okay, so LaGuardia ADAS 127.05. 0.05. This is not the right frequency. Wait, is this another CTD? Yeah, I think this is another. Okay, so once again, another CTD. So okay, you guys know what, guys? I'm gonna change the title, and we're just gonna hop on VFR at whatever airport. And that's what we're gonna do. So we're not gonna do the Boston flight anymore, but you know, given the fact that I really want to see how VATSIM velocity works, I'm gonna do a short flight, maybe just around the New York. I don't know. We can get on Chicago. Chicago is on, so we can do that. You have experience call with a person call LA flights that has 64,000. Yeah, that's good and all, but it's better for me to you know, trust the person who I'm giving mod to. So maybe if I see you stick around, you'll gain my trust, and I can get you to be moderator. And yeah, Bobby Edmonds, I don't know if you're here, but if you're still on the network and would like to fly VFR with me, and if you're not on an active flight and would like to fly VFR, then you're more than welcome to do so. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hop on the Cessna 172, and we're gonna fly. I'm not even gonna bother with the title. I'll change that later, maybe. Hold on, and let me just close this. There we go. Well, that sucks. This is the third CTD we've had today. Let's just go ahead and reopen Xplane, and this is going to be the C-172, and this time I shouldn't get a CTD, but yeah. I very sincerely apologize to all of you for all of this that is happening. I mean, this isn't really my fault, but I should have planned ahead or ran a few. I mean, I did run a test flight this morning, and everything went okay. But you know, with a new network thing, everything is different. That guy probably knows that I'm not getting back on LaGuardia, so yeah, we're gonna get on Chicago, and we're gonna do some closed pattern work around a Chicago Executive Airport, and that is my flight school. That is my home airport. And it's gonna be VFR in the dark. We're gonna head over the southeast ramps and do things there. Alright. And what was I gonna do? I was gonna head over to alright, there we go. You ready to push it? Bobby Edmonds, have you been seeing what's been happening lately? I just got two to three CTDs on the same aircraft, and besides that, I've also gotten I don't even know what's happening. It's just VATSIM velocity just absolutely crushing us today. But we're about to do VFR around Chicago Executive, just some close traffic patterns, you know, just for entertainment, to at least feel like I tried to do something. Just so that, like, people who click on this stream as a playback know that I did something on velocity at least. I don't know if there's any other aircraft doing pattern work at Chicago. But you'll at least see me. No, why no more LGA? Well, I tried to hop on LaGuardia like 3 to 4 times now, and I've gotten 2 CTDs, 1 Xplane crash, and another installation issue. So at this point, I'm just gonna hop on to VATSIM and just do some close traffic and end it here. Okay, so we'll hop on as Skyhawk 154 Juliet November. Skyhawk 154 Juliet November, and we are a C-172. Okay, there we go. And we're on VATSIM. So Chicago Center, 120.35. And I'm gonna get the battery on. I wish I had the airfoil labs at this time. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna bring my other things. So Chicago Center, Chicago Approach is the one I should be contacting, really. I don't know why I can't hear them. There we go. I had to turn on my alternator.
Chicago, Wisconsin, 5100, 290.
Wisconsin 5900, Chicago Center, roger. Push it 341 radar contact, say altitude.
Push it 341 at 3000.
Jet 341, call, maintain 6000, clear dark tally.
132.175.
The 41 climb 6000 dark tally.
And 34 roger, I think we're on the 2020 issue. Stop, altitude squawk, altitude differs by 400 feet.
Okay, let me see if I could adjust the altimeters with the difference with Delta Center for.
Chicago Approach, good evening, Skyhawk 154 Juliet November, radio check.
154 Juliet November, Chicago Approach, line clear.
Thank you. Alright, and I'm gonna put on my GA levers. What a mess. Oh my god.
Delta Center for, see any difference, or should I go down about 400 feet?
No difference. You don't have to go down 400 feet. Just maintain your current altitude and stop your altitude squawk. So just turn off the mode C retransponder.
Okay, no problem. Turn off mode C and we'll stay at altitude for Delta 34.
Alright. Hold on a second. This is probably the craziest stream I've ever streamed. With all new softwares and stuff like that comes all these problems. Alright, I'm just gonna make this quick. And it's just gonna be a VFR departure to the northeast. And we are going to well, I don't know if we're gonna actually see some traffic around. I don't know if there's anyone at executive right now, but I'm just gonna pull in the mixture. Alright, we've got our engines started up, taxi lights are coming on, and 154 Juliet November. So we're Skyhawk 154 Juliet November.
Approach United 1671 with you, descending through 12,300 for 11,000.
United 1671 Chicago approach, verify information Papa, runway 10 right via the RNAV Yankee final approach course.
Foxtrot and 10 right Yankee for United 1671.
Chicago approach, Skyhawk 154 Juliet November, VFR departure to the northeast. We don't require flight followings, just some VFR, and we are ready for taxi at Chicago Executive.
Skyhawk 154 Juliet November, contact approach 120.55.
Approach on 120.55 for Skyhawk 154 Juliet November. 10. I think he said 134.55. Can't hear anyone. So departure. Maybe, I think it's 124.55. He doesn't show up on my ads pilot though. But anyways, that is Chicago Center, Minneapolis approach. Yeah, no, that's further out. I'm gonna check the VATSIM map.
descend and maintain 7,000, maintain 250 knots, report reaching.
7,000, maintain 250 knots, and report when we reach 7,000 results as now before.
54 Juliet November, can you confirm departure, departure frequency?
Number 4, Juliet November 120.55, 2055, you won't see it on the list, but it is up.
Alright, thank you. 120.55 for 54 Juliet November. Alright, so 120.55. There it is. Chicago departure, November 1, Skyhawk 154 Juliet November, radio check.
154 Juliet November, Chicago, loud and clear.
Thank you, and we'd like VFR departures to the northeast. We're ready to taxi at Chicago Executive southeast ramps.
4 Juliet November, say hangar number.
We're at the southeast ramps near Tetstron Aviation.
November, area 3 or area 2, somewhere in that area.
We are at area 3.
Unfortunately, November, runway 16, taxi via Echo and Kilo, cross runway 24.
Echo Kilo, cross runway 24 for 54 Juliet November. Alright, and we are actually at area 2. But that's fine, we can just take Echo. That's not a problem. Let me just come back into the sim. And we will... come into area 3 here, kind of do some illegal movements. And we're going to join Echo at the end of area 3. Okay, so, I think, yeah, there it is. That's a taxiway. We're gonna make the turn. There it is. And this is Echo. We're gonna join Echo and then Kilo. This is probably one of my most depressing VFRs. It's sad that we couldn't get the A319 or the E170 to work, sadly. Alright, we're gonna cross runway 24, and there's nobody flying VFR at Executive so far. But there is sometimes some traffic into Executive or out of Executive, like out of nowhere. We can momentarily start seeing that. There it is. Alright, we're gonna make the turn right here.
You're 6 miles from Zena, maintain above 3,000, full establishment localizer, cleared out, we're going to left.
Limbo Gaming, welcome to the stream. How are you? And sorry if you see me in a Cessna, it's because we had a few CTDs on the commercial jets. We're just gonna do some VFR around the Chicago to make up for that.
2605, you have time for a question? You good to be on YouTube?
What?
Oh, darn it. Could get the whole TED talk and everything.
What? Oh my goodness.
Next, Delta 2605, 170 knots until Zena, contact tower at Zena, 120.75.
Is this guy not reading back to him either? I may not be. Alright, since it's a VFR departure to the northeast, we're I'll be checking with executive charts. I just need the airport chart, frankly. I don't really need anything else. So it's just gonna be a VFR Departure. I'm just gonna take you for a little nighttime tour around Chicago. Well, it's more of a northern flight, really. But you'll see some nice night lighting. And that is to make up for all the CTD issues we had earlier. Skyhawk 5-4 Juliet November, we are holding short on Kilo runway 16.
4 Juliet November, say your direction one more time.
It's just VFR to the northeast.
4 Juliet November, left turn, for northbound departures approved. Runway 16, wind 1409, clear for takeoff.
Left for the northbound departure, runway 16 clear for takeoff for November, Skyhawk 154 Juliet November, thank you. Alright, I decided to give him for the YouTube video. I gave him the realism. Alright, awesome. And we are off the ground, ready for some nighttime operations out of Chicago Executive. Love how nobody cared about his YouTube video. Poor dude, he just wants views. I forgot the landing lights. We're just gonna turn nav and strobes, landing and strobes on, left turn, northbound. What a beautiful departure. That's O'Hare, and I might want to start a little bit of a sharper turn to the left to maintain that pattern. Bobby Edmonds, are you still here? Are you up to fly all the way down to Chicago for some VFR? You can join me on the closed pattern. I'll be here for a bit. Alright, lean the mature out a tiny little bit. Actually, let's put in a little bit more. Just kind of regulate that. And we've got 2500 RPM. We'll stay out of the Bravo. I'm gonna make sure to not accidentally run into that.
Before Juliet November, class Bravo airspace, descend remain clear of class Bravo airspace.
Roger that. I will descend to stay out of the Bravo for 5-4 Juliet November. Right as I said that, we joined the Bravo. My goodness.
Shot approach, runway 9 left. Runway 10 center.
How do I not notice that I'm on the Bravo? It's funny. Like when I'm saying I should stay out of the Bravo, I'm just still on the Bravo. Alright, so we're out of the Bravo now. At about 2,300 feet. Trimming down a tiny bit more. Yeah, but we don't want to go too low so like we don't die. Oh my goodness. What a disastrous stream. I just hope that all of this stuff that I am going through right now may serve as a form of entertainment for you guys.
Just remain outside the Bravo airspace, frequency change approved.
Roger, we'll remain out of the Bravo, frequency change approved for 54 Juliet November. Alright, and on to Unicom on 122.8. We're gonna head over to Unicom and monitor. Actually, yeah, we can just go on advisory, which is, I think it's 126.7. Anyways, we'll remain out of the Bravo, and we'll just keep flying. In the meantime, I'm just gonna get my departure charts, like pretend I'm actually flying an instrument departure. Hold on, we gotta stay out of the Bravo. This is the runway 16 departure. Executive, we're at about, I think we're gonna turn at like 7 miles, 7.5 miles. I'll put the mixture all the way to full rich. Have no clue where we are. Hold on, let's see. What else is there? So departure. Well, no, not this. Hold on. Well, how about Monks 5? Is there any chart that shows like at least close to where we could be? Come on. Well, we're nowhere near Chicago airspace, that's for sure. Well, I mean, this chart. We are literally within Chicago airspace boundaries. And we're gonna call him back. Oh boy. I think we're back inside the Bravo. So I'm just gonna go ahead and exit that. There we go. Chicago approach 54 Juliet November. We're starting to make our left turn at about 8 miles north of runway 16. We're about 8 miles north of runway 16, and we're inbound for touch and go. Remain outside of the Delta for 54 Juliet November. Okay, so we're coming back. We don't want to cross anywhere. I'm honestly safer if we descend below 2,000, actually 1,500. Like, oh my goodness, I'm just scared. Imagine we get a CTD on the default plane. That would be hilarious. All right, and I finally see ourselves coming in. We're low and slow today, so we're gonna go ahead and get that throttle up. There we are. We're coming in, and we're gonna go inbound 16. We're gonna start making our turn pretty soon. Hold on, range down.
Yeah, the 2181 Chicago approach to 718-4000.
Somebody else.
The executive, who is verified as number 154 Juliet November, looking for landing.
Yeah, we're inbound. Runway 16, about 7 miles out.
Number 154 Juliet over Chicago approach, make straight in, runway 16, clear to land with 140 at hangar.
Straight in for 16, clear to land for 54 Juliet November, thank you. And we're gonna make a straight in for the airport. I would prefer to have it in sight, you know? There it is. So that's the airport. And that is the runway. So we're just gonna be coming in. Caution to stay out of the delta, so we're just gonna keep it low. What a stream. Oh boy. I'm definitely changing the title after this stream so that, like, people who think I'm actually flying commercial. Like right now, for those of you who are like joining right now and think I'm flying commercial, I apologize, but CTD issues, so we can't do that. It's probably, actually, it could be an issue on my end. Oh, well, maybe RAM usage or something. I don't know. It could be anything. And we are on left base for runway 16.
5100 Chicago approach, runway 10 center. Headed 2181 at 4000, maintain 210 knots.
Okay, so let's get back into the instrument display so that you guys kind of see what we're doing.
Shed 341, contacting Midway Tower 135.2.
Alright, coming in.
Shed 341, contacting Midway Tower 135.2.
He's not replying. Alright, straight in, so we're on base. We're making our turn to final pretty soon. Alright, so I'll tell ATC that we're inbound. I'll tell ATC that we're inbound and
airport 10 o'clock, 7 miles worth of approach, 3 miles worth of say.
and that we're gonna do a touch and goes in a left close traffic pattern around Chicago executives. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me just go ahead, start getting all this sorted.
United 1545, Chicago departure radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000. United 2181, contact over tower array 120.75.
Uh, 54 Juliet November approach, departure. We're coming in for 16, and I just wanted to inform we're looking to do a touch and go in left close traffic pattern.
Number 154 Juliet November, Roger, squawk, VFR, runway 16, cleared for the option.
VFR and cleared for the option, runway 16 for 54 Juliet November, thank you. And 1200. Should have squawked VFR on the ground.
1545, clear to recommend seat.
Alright, below 100 knots. Inbound for the 16.
1545, contact Chicago Center 120.75.
Oh boy. Wait, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. I just thought we were... I literally just thought we were about to have a CTD. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta watch out for...
5100 turn right, heading 190, vector final approach course, instead of maintain 7000.
I gotta watch for this. Forgot my flaps. That's fine.
5100, maintain 250 knots.
Alright, there we go. I'm actually a little bit more trim. And we're coming in alright. A little bit high, but you know, not too bad overall. I think we're fine. We can make a pretty good landing. Slowly get the thrust back. Oh boy, we got a butter. Alright, he said clear for the options, so we're ready for departure once again. Runway once, it's... He may or may not contact us once again. I think he won't. Whew. We were just about to have a CTD there. That's just scary. The Real Hats, welcome to the stream. So nice to have you here. And if you're seeing a Cessna VFR, you know exactly what's happening. Or what happened. Well, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna do close traffic pattern around Chicago Executive. If you want, you can literally like look back.
5100, instead of maintain 6000, turn left heading 150.
Look back like throughout the entire stream. It's just been absolute disaster.
Left close traffic approved, report midfield.
Left close traffic, and I'll report when on midfield for 54 Juliet November. Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring... Yeah, thank you. Thank you, the Real Hats. I hope I'm not banking too much. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to get something sorted in the background. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and report downwind. And we are way too high. I'm just gonna get that altitude down a little bit. Finish our turn here. I think that was a long crosswind, turned it downwind. Oof. Truly was. This is majestic. We are still on VATSIM velocity, by the way. That didn't change.
5100, instead of maintain 4000, airport 12 o'clock, 0 miles. 5100, visual approach, runway 10 center.
He's not replying. At least, I mean, I'm not sure. He probably did. Vfr Juliet November on downwind, runway 16.
Vfr 4 Juliet November, runway 16, cleared for the option. And just verify aircraft type, you 172.
Clear for the option for 16, and yes, we are on 172.
Vfr 4 Juliet November, roger.
We started off with Skyhawk 54 Juliet November, and we ended up with November. I'm just way too used to using November, of course. Cavox Simulations and Gaming Cannel, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? If you guys saw in the title, we were supposedly going to do a flight to Boston, but we've got a few CTDs, and that was unfortunately not possible. So we're just doing a few close patterns around Chicago. Still on velocity, but you know, we're not doing IFR. We got a few CTDs, so I'm just trying to avoid that. So yeah, I apologize for that inconvenience. It's just been a crazy 2 hours. Anyways, forgot the flaps. Alright, and we're clear for the options, so we're going to do another touch and goes, probably a few more. If any of you guys want to join, VATSIM Velocity has been released, so you are totally free to do so. I'm on Chicago Executive, just doing a few close patterns. I think this is actually better if we wanted to do, I don't know, a group flight. Maybe we can even do some formation flights. That would be pretty cool. But that's only if you want to join. I'm over here at Executive, and you can just hit me up and I'll wait for you. Alrighty. Just gonna go ahead and there we go. We should be fine on flaps for the arrival. Well, we're a bit off center line, I think. Yeah, we are. We'll try to align it. We're fast on the speed. Kind of dropping it. Hold it off there. Nah, I flared too early. Okay, that was okay. That landing was, it was an A-okay landing. Trim back to normal, and we're off again. Bobby Edmonds, welcome back. Descending into Boston now. Awesome. No issues at all. How's velocity? And do we need to update? Yes. Okay, so velocity so far. This may be issues on my end, but I got like 2 to 3 CTDs. So like, my ETS-plane crashed on me a few times, and that is because I have like 2 ETS pilots. I had to update to the newest beta, and that requires you to install the CSL packages all over again. Into your ETS-plane directory, and do all the installation process. Other than that, I'm on velocity right now, and it's supposedly very good. I'm just scared to fly into O'Hare with all the heavies in there. Obviously, I'm just gonna do some close patterns around. If you would like to join, you are totally free to do so, and we can maybe check out how that new refresh rate is with different aircraft. Pizza Man Oh boy. Alright, and we're turning crosswind right here. We're going to join midfield. Downwind for 16. I think he's going to clear us for the option once again pretty soon. And yeah, literally all you need to do is update ETS pilot. Alright, 3005 on the altimeter. I had that set to 3041. It's not good. 3005. Keep it in the middle.
Number 112 Charlie, check departure radar contact.
There we go.
Number 112 Charlie, what's your request VFR altitude?
Wait.
112 Charlie, I'm sorry, I think I stepped into it. What was your requested VFR altitude?
Wait, VFR? Isn't that the guy at O'Hare? I'm not sure.
Number 112 Charlie, cleared into Chicago Bravo airspace, direct, KPP airport, maintain VFR at 6,500.
Okay, so he's probably a prop airliner or something like that.
And proceed direct, KPP airport. Number 4 Juliet, November, runway 16, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 16 for 54 Juliet November. And we're gonna go flaps 10, right about now. Alright, and now you guys are about to witness some crappy traffic pattern landings. You're making your circuit. Yeah, I know. I'm literally relying on this chart. I'm not bothered to use the GNS. I mean, yeah, the 530. But yeah, I mean, I could make them wider, but that just takes too long. I'm gonna make them wider for the next one. Oh my god, we're... Like, see how distracted I am? We're almost stalling here. Like, literally 40 knots. And, I mean, as I said, crappy traffic patterns, but, you know, you get the idea. About 70 knots, that's way too fast. We're gonna want to slow down. And I think we're flap full now. I can see, yeah, base to final. This is extremely tight. Like, just look how, like, half a mile of distance, a mile or so between base and final. Like, that's extremely tight. Yeah. Anyways, we'll hold it at 60. I don't want to exceed 60. I think we can just keep it here. We want to have a stable sort of approach. Once again, if anyone wants to join, you are totally free to do so. In fact, it would be awesome to have someone to fly traffic pattern with. About that, Bobby Edmonds. It's literally like the shortest flight ever. LaGuardia to Boston, by the way. It feels like it's super quick, in my opinion. Like earlier this morning, I flew the SSG into Boston, and that in fact was really quick. Alright, and it's gonna be a long landing. Alright, idle it out. Come on, hold it off. Okay. So that was okay. Could have been a lot better. Trimming up, and we're off. You want to be around 600? Yeah, I know. 600 feet on the turn to final. Okay, so this one, we're going to make this one a lot wider. So, the other ones were pretty tight. This one's going to be wider. I'm just going to wait for the distance to be at least like half a mile to a mile. Out, probably a mile, just to be sure after I turn on my crosswind. And then join midfield. Theoretically, we could fly to O'Hare if we wanted to, but that's just stupid, right? Like, C-172 at O'Hare, that's just crazy. We'll try to join the awesome Cavac Aviation, simulations. I can't speak today, I swear. I'll be waiting for you here. I'll probably be still doing patterns by that time. What time is it? 7:10. Man, this stage just flew. No pun intended, by the way. We're in a left turn on the crosswind here, and we'll join midfield right after that. And we're at about 90 knots. Pull the speed back a bit. This is a much better traffic pattern than the one we did before, by the way. I just need to fully make my turn on crosswind here so that yeah, there we go. Maybe a tad too far, but you know. Bug the runway heading now, 230, it's 1-6, so that's a good idea actually. So we're gonna set 160, and make my left turn on midfield. Of course, not too tight. Gotta make the turn a little smoother. And finishing off the turn right about here. I'm not gonna say this stream was bad because I'm actually really enjoying this traffic pattern. But the thing is, it's just been crazy. Like all the CTDs, all the issues we've had so far, which it's probably my fault, you know. But yeah, it could just be my fault. Dealing with installation.
November 4, Julie, November, runway 16, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 5-4 Juliet November, thank you. And make sure to stay out of the Bravo. Sometimes I'll just unintentionally go into the Bravo. So I just need to take care of that. Okay, so, by the way, the southeast ramps, this is where I do my flight school area 2 at executive in real life. I'm currently paused flight school because of you know, winter conditions here in the Midwest are not great. So I'm just waiting because the summertime is probably a lot better for the flight conditions, and I'll extend my downwind a little bit more than I had planned. I think I should be fine. Maybe a little bit too tight, so I'm just gonna kind of make a right turn and then make a left on base. Alright, so we're coming in. Make sure it's full rich. This turn is going to be a bit tighter because the runway is right about here. And there it is. That's base. And make sure I'm aligned. Okay, so that's fine for base, honestly. We'll keep it at that. Flaps 20. Get my trim configured. Awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to maintain visual. Yeah, we're too high. So we're gonna solo plane down and try to lose some altitude. As soon as Kavak joins, you guys are gonna see the refresh rate. All the minimal movements are going to be visible, like what usually wouldn't be visible with the normal 1 time every 5-second refresh rate that the old VATSIM had, is now possible to see with VATSIM velocity, which has 5 times every second, and that is a very quick refresh rate, by the way. Alright, flap full, and coming in a little bit high here, so I'm just gonna mess with the trim. Not too much though. Reduce power, push nose down, maintain 75 knots. Alright, 75 it is. I might keep a little bit lower than 75. I'll probably slow down to like 60 by the time we're over the numbers. Well, not over the numbers, like right before the threshold. And this is 75. Slow down. We're kind of almost exceeding that. Alright. Alright, and now we're reducing power to the 70s and hopefully 60. I want to make sure I'm nearly stalling by the time I'm touching down. Okay, we'll keep 60 here now. And I don't know, I didn't hear the winds. He did say them though, but I didn't hear exactly what he said. Slowly start reducing the power. And idle. Alright, that was a lot better. Landing rate, FPM doesn't always reflect the entire landing, because you could make like a horrible approach and like grease it on the runway after a big flow, but that won't reflect how good the approach actually was. That's a fact. And Chicago went pretty dead right now. Probably everyone's on center right now getting their clearance. Nobody's really departing out of Chicago right now. It's just me doing traffic patterns. And then Kavak is gonna join. That was for base leg, final, normal. Yeah, okay, yeah. Got you. That makes more sense. Okay, so
2903 Chicago approach, runway 10 right via the Yankee final approach course.
65 to 70 makes a lot more sense. Kavak, thank you for clarifying. Yeah, I'm not.
Number 20 Foxtrot Chicago approach, runway 22 left, taxi via the Yankee 4 Yankee. Cross runway 31 left, 31 center, and 31 right.
Oh wait, that just reminded me. We technically could fly the Cessna into midway without it being like.
November runway 16 cleared for the option.
I do have custom scenery for Midway, by the way. It's really good. It's not the Drzewiecki, it's a new scenery for Midway. It's honestly like really awesome. What do you guys say? Should we try going into Midway after this closed traffic pattern? That would be pretty fun.
For Juliet November, runway 16, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 5-4 Juliet November. Kind of cut that transmission a little. Trim her out a little tiny bit. I'll reduce speed to about 80 knots. I'll get my speed down. I don't want to go too fast. Sort of a medium, semi-professional traffic pattern. By the way, Kavok, are you a student pilot or are you like a real life pilot? I'm 15, so you know I'm getting my PPL next year. Well, next year or possibly the year after that. Cause this year I could do my first solo. Cause I will be turning 16 this year, so that's something I'll have to kind of arrange. We're at about 75 knots. I'll get 80, and I'll use a little bit of trim. And of course, I'm gonna watch my altitude.
We're going to put an N03 just for height of information golf.
I can 100% like tell this departure guy is like extremely bored because of the inactivity going on at Chicago right now. I mean, I don't blame him. It's very boring right now. Alright, bit fast. Okay. I've got my PPL at the moment and working towards my CPL this year. Super exciting that you're starting it so young. Yeah, that's awesome. I wish you the best of luck on that. And yes, I have been really just planning out the entire thing. I'm planning to pay for it myself. I've just been already a few years into flight simming.
Turn left at 170, runway 2 left with a takeoff.
I've just been kind of wanting to get a better experience. You know, simming is fun and all, but you know the real thing is just amazing.
2903, proceed direct once. Southwest 162, clear direct Old Plaza, 718 4000.
By the way, Kavok, what aircraft are you working towards for your CPL? Alright. And, okay, so we're gonna make the left, and I'm just gonna go flaps 20, kind of watch my speed here. We're at about 75 knots, so I'll just try to maintain that. Actually, bring the speed up a little and trim down some more because we're gonna go flaps 30. That'll, oh, I think we made that cut a little too early, but that's fine. That is fine, that is okay. And this chart is blocking my view. I can just go visual. Thank you, and good luck to you as well. We'll one day share the same flight deck, you know. Right? You never know. And thank you. Best of luck to you. I'll keep it about 60. I like to keep it low. So like over the numbers, I'm like at 60. Like I just like to assure. This is like the very, very final approach. 65 to 60. Sort of.
That was 162 cross Old half 4,000, cleared RNF, Yankee, and 130 approach.
I did PPL on the C172. Oh, got you. I got you. Yeah, I'm probably doing it, yeah, C172 as well. Or C152. I think I'll take the 172 though. And wow, a little too high. Slow down to 60. You know, I heard this thing about an instructor online that like. Oh my goodness, that was just in time for that flare. So as I was saying, I heard this instructor say online that there's like a huge difference between, you know, simming and, you know, doing your PPL at the same time, because when you're simming, most of the time you look at your instruments, and while you're flying real life, you're gonna want to keep visual, especially if you're flying VFR aircraft like this. That is a disadvantage about simming and doing your PPL at the same time, because, you know, when flight simming you practice looking at your instruments a lot, whereas in real life you mostly want to keep visual contact with the ground and stuff. Flying VFR on MSFS and practicing procedures, radio calls, map to ground navigation and calculations. Alright, I'll look into that. I don't have MSFS. Well, I technically do, because of Game Pass, but I've just kind of not liked the Anyways, as I was saying, I had to get something sorted there, background thing. But as I was saying, something I don't like about MSFS is the ground model. But they say they're fixing that in the sim up.
Runway 16, cleared for the option. Wind 140, 12, guess 17.
And clear for the option 16, and looking forward to those winds. Gusting 17 knots. That's exciting on the 172.
Reckon 29-0 tree to 718 4,000.
I was looking into buying the Airfoil Labs 172. I've just heard such awesome things about it. There's a new 172 NG version, which is a lot more bang for the buck, I'd say, but they say it's worth it. Now, I'm not a huge fan of like the display thing. I'd say I like, you know, the more conventional instruments. I like the SITS pack just right in front of me. That's honestly the better way to go for learning. Like, especially when you're like new to aviation, like this old SITS pack is just like it makes it clear exactly everything that's going on, you know, how to fly VORs, track radials, you know, stuff like that. It's made more clear with these instruments, so I might just get the new, like the old version. You also get to test an instrument flying in your real life check ride, which is the benefit of simulation. Being in the actual plane and flying VFR's weight, yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. We're coming in too close, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna make a right turn here, and I will extend my downwind, and we are gonna be on the left base pretty soon, so I'm just gonna finish the turn here, and it's gonna be sort of a big U-turn into runway 16. By the way, Kavok, are you loading in any sooner?
214, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, proceed direct mobile.
If not, that's totally fine. I was just asking because you said you'd join earlier. Alright, and also, by the way, I wanted to do a flight on a non-Airbus aircraft for today, because I will be sending in my honeycomb yoke that I have right here. I'll be sending that in tomorrow.
4,000, reduce speed to 210.
I'll be sending that in tomorrow to the honeycomb facility because they have to fix a calibration issue that they have, that this yoke has, so they'll send me a replacement unit, and that's sort of how that's gonna work. It's gonna be a little bit sharp, but we're gonna start making that turn.
Okay, 581 heavy, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, proceed direct evac.
Very cool.
2903, turn right heading 360 vectors, final approach course.
So we'll finish turning left, and I don't have visuals for the runway. Stupid chart. There it is. So that's the runway. So we can sort of visually take ourselves in, but you know, I kind of want the chart as well.
American 214, clear direct mobile, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
Oh, so your computer just crashed. Ah, okay, I got you. Yeah, it sucks. Sometimes MSFS does that to me. That's why I often use Plane 11. Last time I actually tried to fly MSFS was on the A320, and that's the fly-by-wire.
581 heavy, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
And that was like 3 months ago, because you know MSFS gave me a few CTDs and a few headaches, so you know, sort of.
2903, turn right heading 060, intercept the runway 10 right, RNAV Yankee, final approach course.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it low. Jumping on now. Awesome, Kavok. And I'll keep you in sight. I'll keep the airport in sight.
2903, over airport, 1 o'clock, 13 miles of port in sight.
And I'll probably do a pattern right before.
2903, clear visual approach, runway 10 right.
Right after you hop on, I'm gonna do another pattern to give you time to start up. You know, do all the stuff, and then taxi. Yeah. All right, and we're coming in. I forgot the flaps again. Let's just do 20. Trim down. Once again, coming in a little bit too tight here on base. Actually, no, we're fine. I think this is a good turn. This is valid. Flop full. Get the trim sorted. And I'll increase speed. I'll keep it at about 70 knots for this initial approach. And final will be about 60, and over the numbers like 55 to nearly stalling. That's how it's gonna look for today. Add a little bit more speed. I have never done the runway 32 approach.
18 Bravo, Chicago approach, the overall 3003, remain outside Chicago Bravo airspace.
Oh wait, he is flying out of here. There's a VFR aircraft flying out of here. I can't hear him. Sometimes I just can't hear aircraft in the vicinity, but you know, ATC, it's all good. By the way, is my desktop audio too low? I'm afraid it could be. If it is, then I'll definitely get that raised up. Just let me know how that is.
Number 18 Bravo, what's your destination today? Remember, 18 Bravo, roger. Remain outside Chicago Bravo airspace for now, or have the clearance for you a little bit closer.
Okay.
2903, contact O'Hare Tower 120.75.
About 60 knots. Stay on the glide. Easy over the numbers. Almost. Pull back a bit. Alright. And idle on the thrust. Right on the money. Flaps up. and let's go once again. Oh boy. It's getting on the runway. And we're off once again for another pattern. What a nice evening today at Chicago. Very nice. Man, am I looking forward to the airfoil laps 172. I don't know, I think I should buy that like this week. Somewhere around this week, I'm definitely gonna pick that up. I want to fly the 172, you know, as realistic, the most realistic way possible. Hold up, airports. There's the chart, and we're gonna fly out a little bit further.
Number 8, correction November 18 Bravo, expect runway 9 or left, verify information call. Number 18 Bravo, roger, and enter the traffic pattern from the northeast. Start with Bravo clearance way a little bit. You can just start heading towards O'Hare and descend below the Bravo, or give you a Bravo clearance a little bit closer.
Alright.
Number 4 Juliet November, runway 16, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 54 Juliet November. Alright, we're coming in for another one.
140 at 11, gust 19, runway 13 center, clear to land.
It's kind of windy at Chicago. Okay, so, well, 27. Well, the winds are actually like in our favor, sort of. Or they may not be in our favor. I'm not sure what the wind direction is right now. It changes. It's like variable. I heard like 27 and now I hear 19 for the heading. I'll have to check in. And ask for that. Alright. And back onto midfield. Turning left. There we go. Continue the pattern. At about 90 knots. Holding it off here. This is a long turn to midfield. For sure. But I'm gonna try to keep my distance with executive trim. And hold it off.
Number 205 Quebec Sierra Chicago approach, gate permit. Number 18 Bravo clear into Chicago Bravo airspace via enter the runway 9 left Vfr traffic pattern from the northeast. Maintain VFR out or below 1,800. Number 18 Bravo VFR out or below 1,800.
Got the airports. It's gonna be a left downwind. I mean, yeah, left downwind currently. And we're gonna turn left base and then final. Once again. I don't know if subscriber alerts are on, but Captain Austin that subscribed 44 minutes ago. Thank you so much for that subscription. I really appreciate it. I should really turn on my alerts, shouldn't I? They should be on. I don't know if they're on for subscribers though. They're probably off, so I'll probably get that sorted after this stream.
921 Juliet Charlie, Chicago approach, roger, clearance on request.
And we have got the runway in sight. It's back there. I'm gonna make my be there soon. Alright, no problem. No problem.
Number 18 Bravo, contact over tower 120.75.
And
921 Juliet Charlie, cleared to Charlie Victor X-ray Airport, Midway 6 departure, as filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.2, squawk 6205.
man, is velocity looking a little scary with a few CTDs that I've had. But VFR
Call me on 13.2 for taxi.
VFR is looking fine today. The CTDs are probably on my end, really. More of an issue. That's my fault. But I'll try again a little later.
Quebec Sierra, I'm sorry, you said you were ready for taxi? 5 Quebec Sierra, roger, runway 22 left, taxi via Yankee 4, Yankee, cross runway 31 left, 31 center, and 31 right.
Maybe instead of a traffic pattern, if you want, we can just head to Midway.
Plus 162, cross runway 31 right, taxiway Kilo, taxi to the right via Echo 3 and Tango.
Alright, beautiful. How's that looking? Oh, frick. Flaps. Do you have the Boeing 777 by Flight Factor by any chance? I do not.
921 Juliet Charlie, runway 22 left, follow the Challenger ahead of you, cross runway 31 left, 31 center, and 31 right on Yankee.
I have the 75, the Flight Factor 757. That's the one I have from Flight Factor, and I don't have any more Flight Factor aircraft. I think that's the only one.
Juliet Charlie, just verify with your call sign. It'll be runway 22 left.
What is that?
Upon 11 heavy Chicago departure right here.
What is going on?
Upon 11 Chicago departure radar contact, stay altitude. Upon 11 heavy, roger. Just for next time, the top altitude on the SID's 5,000, so you can't climb above that without clearance. Climb and maintain 15,000 for the pumpkin.
Alright, flaps are set. Mixture full rich. Keeping speed at about 60 knots. And we are ready for landing. We have already been cleared. Literally, even before we turn crosswind.
Good focus on Chicago drive.
Alright. A little high. So I'm just gonna get the thrust back, and speed's also gonna come back a tiny little bit. There it is. Trying to keep it stable. Alright, perfect. And a tad low now. Almost over the numbers on once it's. There we go. Right. It is so hard to. Oh my god. Are we getting a CTD? Or what? Yeah, we did get a CTD. Oh well. Okay, so at this point I have two options. I could either hop back on into the sim and do a flight to Midway, Or we could just call it a day right now. You know what? I'm just gonna open the sim just in case. But you know, it's literally happened to me like 4 times this evening already, so like I'm not surprised anymore. All right, there we are. It's just a matter of restarting the sim, like at this point. And I will let Departure know that we had a CTD, and I'll just request to VFR to Midway as a group flight, since, you know, Kavak was just loading in, so since he was loading in, maybe he'd want to do a VFR flight over to Midway, you know, just to end it off. It would be a really short flight, of course, but yeah. I'll just load up at Midway in case, just in case. And we're at Area 2, which is the southeast ramps, and clear skies today. Very surprising. We just had snow like these past 2 weeks. That's literally all we have had. So, oh my god, 16 likes and 550 of you have now joined the Aviation Master Army. Thank you guys so much for 16 likes and 550. Like, I really appreciate all of you. That's why it's being weird, just bear with me. No problem, dude. Take your time. You know, it happens. I've had 3 to 4 CTDs today, you know, just in the past, say, like, 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, like, just in the past 2 hours. And I am going to shut everything down again. And, let me just get everything back on just to make sure I've got everything configured as I have to. Alright, alternator, avionics plus 1 and 2, Tatia, actually, no. And we're gonna get the mixture all the way in. Go ahead and start that up. And we are not on Chicago. So it's 120.55. There it is. I think that's it. And there it is. Okay. So we're going to connect once again.
And then we're 7 Julie Bravo, sorry about that. I'm maintaining a 13,000, 13,000, clear repeating.
Alright, so last flight of the night. Long stream, guys, but we're probably gonna have to close it in after this one. Just okay. Kavak, if you want, we can wait for you before the departure. I would gladly do that if you want me to.
Quebec Sierra, Challenger 205 Quebec Sierra, Chicago departure, radar contact, turn right, heading 310, climb and maintain 15,000. November 921 Juliet Charlie, turn right, heading 200, correction, November 1 Juliet Charlie, flight heading 200, runway 2 left, go for takeoff.
Alright. And let me check, we have current altimeter. 29er. Whoa.
Alaska 1220 across 12 at or above 3,000. Clear RNAV Yankee runway 13 center approach.
3005 is current.
Verify with the call sign Alaska 1220 cross 12 at or above 3,000. Cleared RNAV Yankee runway 22 left. Depression runway 13.
Alright, Kavak, no problem. I'll wait for you in about 5 minutes. We're gonna start off for our flight over to Midway. Man, you guys absolutely crushed those expectations.
Alaska 1220, just verify with your call sign. Cross 12 out or above 3,000. Cleared RNAV Yankee runway 13 center approach. November 921 Juliet Charlie, Chicago Departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5000.
Alright guys, so I'll just let you listen to the ATC while we wait for Kavak. So that
Quebec Sierra, clear up Raymond.
you don't have to hear me talking random crap. Just, you know, the ATC, listening to the ATC is a lot more entertaining. So we'll get this sorted. Alright. Okay, so Pilot is working fine now. That's good.
November 7 Juliet Bravo, clear direct Traverse City Airport. Number 1 Juliet Charlie, turn right heading 360.
That's kind of weird.
Number 5 Quebec Sierra, climb and maintain 15,000, 15,000.
This, actually, this is the default, Chicago executive, by the way. And this is not looking too inaccurate. I think this airport is included as a gateway airport as default, because this is exactly how the parking lot looks like in real life. This building is there in real life. Like, the default dudes didn't do that bad of a job with this airport, I'm not gonna lie.
November 5 Quebec Sierra, contact Chicago Center 120.35. Number 1 Juliet Charlie, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
Alright. Anyways. Make sure I'm on mode Charlie. I should be. And, 1200, which is VFR. And we'll keep that. Altimeter is set. I'm actually gonna verify here. So, executive METAR. Which is gonna be altimeter 3005 is current. So I'll bring this back just a little bit more. So this is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So just in between that 4 and 6 line. Let's see. I think that's fine. That's about right. And we should be good now. The nighttime testers, I noticed that the nighttime testers for the C-172 are very different to the daytime panel. It's like a sort of a bluish tone to it. That's a weird sort of contrast. Actually, yeah, I need to. There's another thing I have to do, which is set my heading bug to 160. There it is, 160. That's your departure heading, and you're November 5, Lima Tango, India. There you are. Awesome. So just let me know when you're ready. I'll make my way over to 16, by the way. November 154 Juliet, November. We had a CTD before, but we're back up, and we're probably just gonna do a VFR to midway if that's possible.
November 154 Juliet, November 8 affirmative, and are you ready for taxi?
Yes, we are. Chicago Executive, Area 2.
American 855, Chicago Departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, clear of mobile. American 855, just verify with your call sign, climb and maintain 15,000, direct to mobile.
What's the plan? Just a short flight to Midway. Just to Chicago Midway. And that's pretty much it.
November 154 Juliet, November, wind 14012, gust 17, altimeter 3005, runway 16, taxi via Bravo, Echo, Kilo, cross runway 24.
Bravo, Echo Kilo to 16, cross runway 24 for 54 Juliet, November.
For 4 Juliet, November, you need to be ready at the end, or you know if you're running.
Yeah, we'll be ready.
For Juliet, November, Roger, just reporting for departure.
Roger, whoop. And
855, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
oh my goodness, look at how badly we okay, so let's throttle back up. You never know how narrow these taxiways are. You never know. And alright, 2-4, he said Bravo Echo Kilo, which is the route we always take here at Executive. We'll take Echo right up. It's coming right up here. There it is. I see the taxiway. So we're gonna turn right on Echo, cross runway 24. Yes, direct. It's just gonna be a direct to Midway.
November 4 Juliet, November, remain outside Chicago Bravo airspace until cleared to enter. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 5103.
We'll remain out of the Bravo, departure 120.55, and what was the squawk code?
Squawk 5103, 5103 for November 4 Juliet, November.
5103, Juliet, November, thank you. And
4 Juliet, November, what's your requested altitude down to Midway?
we'll take 1100 feet.
November 4 Juliet, November, Roger.
Actually, let me just put that in on my flight plan. So we're heading, hold on, clear. It's just gonna be direct to Midway. Some very awesome scenery to check out at Midway today for our final leg. And Chicago Midway, there you go. She's gonna be direct, so we'll be okay.
855, affirmative, I read you at the centers having some comm issues. So climb 18, put level 230.
Alright.
855, resume normal speed.
If you want, you can just follow me down to Midway. He might assign one sit for you too. Most likely will. That's what most departures and arrivals are at Executive, usually. What an awesome flight. It's just gonna be super short.
Chicago approach, verify information, golf, verify assigned altitude.
Alright,
So 124 Roger, runway 107.
And taxi land strobes on. You're good to go. About to enter the active runway.
Chicago Center 120.35.
Oops. I was looking at something else. Okay.
Number 7 Julie Bravo, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
I'll be ready when you're ready. Just let me know.
Number 4 Juliet, November, proceeding course, runway 16, clear for takeoff, and 14012, gust 17.
Proceed on course, clear for takeoff, 16 for 4 Juliet, November. Thank you. And we have been cleared for takeoff. I'll try to kind of take my time on this lineup there's nobody on final for 1-sits or making an approach as far as I know, so I'll kind of take it a little slow on this lineup to sort of give you time to taxi over to the runway. Alright, go a little slow. Just to be sure, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds additional time. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. While I do that, I'm gonna make sure that everything is good to go. That we're ready for departure. It's just gonna be on course into midway, so it's just gonna be straight in. And that's just basically how it's gonna look. And I'll actually pull up my midway charts. And we should be ready. So I just need to get my midway charts up, and it's most likely going to be, I don't know where we're coming in from, but we'll have to see. Anyways, we are good to go. And I hope to see you there. Let's go. Do let me know if you want me to slow down or something so that you can catch up. Alrighty. Just getting started? Alright. No problem, no problem. What aircraft type? So it's gonna be like 20 miles. It's gonna be extremely short. Should be about 10 minutes, literally. 10 to 15 minutes into midway. That's how it's looking. And yeah, 15 minutes. Right at about that 15-minute mark. That's how it's looking, and we're flying into a riskier space for the CTDs. Very risky. We've got O'Hare right there. And we literally said 1,100 feet, so I'm just gonna try to not go anywhere above that. We'll remain out of the Bravo. And we want to make sure.
Number 5103 remain outside the Chicago Bravo airspace in the O'Hare service area.
Right, 5103, and we'll remain out of the Bravo for 4 Juliet November. 5103. There we go. Okay, so we're almost at about 1,100 feet. Want to make sure we turn around. Which center is it? So for the departure frequency is 120.55. Chicago Center will tell you to contact departure. It's not going to show up on the ETS pilot list, but the departure frequency is 120.550. That's how, that's going to be the frequency today.
You're currently inside the O'Hare service area, exit the O'Hare Bravo, actually Chicago Bravo.
Roger, and can you give us a heading?
For Juliet November, turn left, heading 070.
70 for Juliet November.
For the 124 to 718, 6,000.
It's gonna be a longer flight. I tried to take the shortcut, but it's impossible. It's gonna be a longer flight today.
Number 5, Lima Tango, India, Chicago approach. Lima Tango India Roger, say aircraft type and your requested altitude. November 5 early, correction, November 5 Lima Tango India Roger, and are you looking for a flight following? November 5 Lima Tango India Roger. Remain outside Chicago Bravo airspace until cleared to enter. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 5104.
Bro, we're at about 130 knots. We'll slow down once we get to 11. Just kind of dropping here. Whoops.
5 Lima Tango India departure frequency 120.55, 2055. And remain outside Bravo airspace until cleared to enter. Squawk is 5104.
There we go.
124, turn right in 180. Number 4 Juliet November, proceed directly to airport.
Proceed direct midway 54 Juliet November. And we are gonna turn right here. Oliver Smith, how are you doing? So glad you were able to catch this stream.
5 Lima Tango India, we got correct. Are you ready for taxi? Over 5 Lima Tango India Roger, wind 150 at 11, altimeter 3003, runway 16, taxi via Lima, and are you going to be ready at the end?
I am speed. Just kidding. Slow her down.
Lima Tango India Roger.
When's the next stream? Well, right after this one, it's probably gonna be either on Wednesday or Thursday. That's what I could tell you about this one.
But 124, 784,000.
And we'll keep 1100. We're just kind of soaring low.
November 4 Juliet, November information, Romeo's current advisory at Romeo.
Roger, Romeo's current 454 Juliet November, thank you.
Aircraft, over here, information, hotel current 14012, altimeter 3001, information, Romeo current at Midway, 1140 at 9, or altimeter 3004.
We're going direct.
Juliet over, enter left base, runway 13 left.
Left base for 13 left, for Juliet November. And
4 Juliet November, skate, take landing.
Full stop.
4 Juliet November, right.
We're coming in.
Remember, 4 Juliet November, you are going to be parking at the landing or signature today.
We'll take signature.
Remember, 4 Juliet November, Roger, change to runway 13 right, and a right base, correction, or left base for runway 13 right.
Roger, left for 13 right for 4 Juliet November.
Yeah, left base 13 right for November, 4 Juliet November.
Right, that's left base for 13 right, 4 Juliet November. Alright, and we should be coming in from the north. Midway is southbound, so that's what we're looking at for the approach. And I think that is Midway. So we're not too far off. He cleared us for the one.
124, 718, 3000, turn left, and 120, intercept runway 10,
Actually, let's bring up the map. And we're coming in here. Midway should be coming right up.
124 earlier, airport, 9 o'clock, 15, or 10 miles, for the same. And 124, visual approach, 10 center.
Alright, so, it's looking good here. So we've got 13 left, 13 center, and 13 right. 13 right being the smallest runway. And we are inbound. Okay, so we're gonna have to join. Well, yeah, we'll be joining the left base, but we're just gonna keep flying on course here.
Remember, Lima Tango India, make left, cross and departure, runway 16.
Spike Flies, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And we are using VATSPilot. We're using the, you have to install, make sure you install the latest beta version in order for VATSIM velocity to work. You're going to want to do that.
Number 4 Juliet, number runway 13 right, clear to land.
13 right, clear to land for Juliet November. Alright, and yeah, as I was saying, make sure you have the latest VATSPilot beta or else VATSIM velocity will not work. If you already have an VATSPilot version, then you have to update to the latest beta and install the new CSL packages as well. And of course, you know, literally all the VATSIM information from your old VATSPilot version has to be transferred over to the new one. It does not automatically do that, by the way. You have to put everything in manually again. And that's pretty much all there is to VATSIM velocity. And it does not work on Squawk bots anymore. By the way, if you use Squawk bots or something, you can't do that anymore. Because, you know, with all of the velocity beta testing, you know, they just determined to discontinue the services for Squawk bots. Alright. Start making the right turn. There's the midway. See it off in the distance. It's off our nose. And the 13 right approach we should be looking at. It should be the runways over there facing north. So we'll make a little bit of a sharper turn on this approach. And this is going to be the final flight of the day, by the way. But maybe tomorrow or for sure Wednesday or Thursday I'll be back on stream with VATSIM velocity. I don't know if we're gonna do any commercial airliner flights because of the CTDs that happened earlier, but for sure you're gonna see me on velocity, of course. And hold on, let me just try to look. I'm not too far. There I am. Okay, so might have to turn left a tad. I don't want this to be like a Taguzi Halpa sort of approach. By the way, Kavok, tell me exactly where you are so that I maybe can watch your landing if I have time, because I do have something to do right after this stream. But if by any chance you're any closer to Midway, do let me know and I will be happy to watch your landing, of course, if I have time. But anyways, we're coming in. Hold on. That's actually a better view. So 13 right is the one. It's the one that's all the way down. And I just realized we were way too fast. So kind of slow it down. We will mainly fly Airbus. Just took off. All right. Just let me know if you want me to watch you land. I'll try my best to catch your landing. And I think that is runway 13 right. Gotta slow her down. We're way too fast. And Midway's coming right up. Gonna try to to slow the plane down. We are
5 Lima Tango India, Chicago Departure, ident.
okay. There it is. We are almost aligned for the 313 right arrival.
Lima Tango India, Roger. Remain outside Chicago Bravo airspace. The current ring of the Bravo unit is up to 3,000. So at or below 2,900 for now, ident. Delta 4830, Chicago Departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, clear direct Comiskey. November Lima Tango India, radar contact 3 miles northeast to Chicago Executive Airport, the O'Hare altimeter 3001, resume navigation.
Alright, so honestly, if that's 13 right,
Remain outside Chicago Bravo airspace. I might have a clearance in a little bit, but for now, just outside the Bravo.
okay, so let me just flip this around. So we're coming in, right? And
13 right, clear to land with 140 at hangar.
13 right, clear land for 4 Juliet November.
Dragon 385 Chicago approach runway 10 center, verify information hotel.
Okay, so I think I know. Yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna have to make.
Dragon 385, you have hotel, correct?
I do have to sort of make a last-minute turn.
385.
Wind's hitting us now. You can already tell. And I do have the chart. It's a lot better to have that flap full.
The 4830 contact Chicago Center 120.35.
We go right past 13 center. We're on the left base. Inbound for 13 right.
Remember Lima Tango India, you can proceed direct midway.
There it is. Gonna start making the turn. Wait, is this a taxiway? I literally can't see anything. So this is okay. I literally just saw the runway. I can't believe how I missed the runway for so long. But here it is, 13 right, and it is not a stable approach. Not a very, very stable approach. It's not helping either. Oh, okay. So the approach was not great, but the landing was fine. Landing was fine. Not gonna lie. And we're taking the signature. Whoops. That's a taxiway, I think. No, that was a runway. That was 4 left. So we just crossed 4 left. We're gonna make a left on Yankee. I'll have to see though. There's Yankee. This is the other runway. This is 4 right.
7,000, maintain 250 miles.
Flaps are coming up. Gotta get my trim back to normal. And we can join Yankee right up ahead. Alright. Hold on a second. Alright, we just missed Yankee. Wait, I don't think we did. There it is. Alright, so we're right on Yankee. And we're gonna make the right turn. There it is. Okay.
For Juliet number taxi to Atlantic, correction, you said that you're on a signature Atlantic.
We can take signature.
Number 4 Juliet, November Roger, taxi to signature via Yankee, Victor, cross runway 22 right, correction, cross runway 22 left, hold short runway 22 right.
Yankee, Victor, and cross 22 left, hold short of 22 right for November 154 Juliet, November. Okay, so he said November Yankee Victor. And the 2-2s. Okay, so it's Yankee. That's strange. Okay, so I guess we'll just take Yankee all the way down to the north ramp hangars. Okay, so we'll make a right turn. Okay, but he didn't say cross 3-1 center though. 3-1 center or 3-1 right. We'd have to cross both of them to get to 2-2 left and 2-2 right. Well, okay, you know what? I think he did mean these. I don't know. I'm just very... My mind is just messed up right now. Okay, so we'll just go back onto Yankee. Join Victor. We'll cross the 2-2s and we'll park at the hangars. We're not gonna watch any replays, by the way, because I do have to go. And Kavok, I apologize. I wish you the best on your landing, by the way. Just if you have Discord and would like to join, you are free to do so, and you know, just let me know your landing rate if you want. I'm curious. Okay, so Victor's coming right up, and we'll cross the 2-2s. Okay, so the Victor, yeah, it's coming right up. I accidentally misunderstood that. Not a very stable taxi.
You remain clear of the Chicago O'Hare surface area as well. If you want the vectors around the Bravo, you'll be able to maintain that yourself. Limiting your turn left in 090, vectors clear of the Bravo airspace.
Alright, there we go. We'll cross 2-2 right. This is 2-2 right. So we'll cross that. And right, coming up on the Juliet hangars. So we'll park right up here. Engine's really pushing us to the right a lot. And there we go.
November 5 limit Tango India. In the current ring of the Bravo, you're entering 1,900 to 10,000. So descend and maintain 1,800.
5-4 Juliet and November. Thank you for your services.
For Juliet, November, no worries. Just for next time, you needed clearance across 2-2 right, but no worries at all. You have a wonderful night.
Alright, roger that. I'll keep that in mind, and you have a good night too. Alright, awesome. Mr. off. And Magneto's off. Nav. Avionics. Alternator. Battery off. Alright, awesome. So, that is gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Kavok, best of luck, of course, on your approach into Midway. And for all of those of you who stuck around for these 3 hours, I really appreciate that. So yeah, that's basically it for tonight, and I'm just gonna go ahead and head out. And if you want, you can tune in for my next stream, which should be on Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye bye.